Ladies and gentlemen, today is kind of a sad day because today's the last day of Call of Duty Warzone 3, meaning after today, Warzone 3 will be deleted and replaced by Warzone 4, which will permanently delete maps such as Wandel and Fortune's Keep and temporarily remove Rebirth Island and replace Urzikstan with Verdansk and Avalon in the future, along with adding Black Ops 6 mechanics and color grading to Warzone. So with all of this in this video, we are going to play some Resurgence in Warzone 3 and also take a look back at the MW3 era of Warzone. Now firstly, I personally think that Warzone 3 is basically top 3 Warzone eras. A lot of people didn't like Warzone 2 because it kind of was a step in the wrong direction for a lot of people. I personally loved it. A lot of people didn't like the fact that there were no OG maps and there was no movement and there were no OG guns. Then Warzone 3 basically fixed all of that. It brought back Rebirth Island, Fortune's Keep, Car 98K with STG-44, and also brought back movement. And people hated that they brought back OG stuff and were selling this game off on nostalgia, which is basically the COD cycle. They got what they wanted and they hated it. Now, there are some people that actually really liked Warzone 3 and appreciated what it actually stood for. I think Warzone 3 was good. It was really similar to the Cold War / Vanguard era, which is one of the worst and the best eras of Warzone. Although MW19's era was pretty much the peak. And Urzikstan was a really nice map, and people hated it for being a cheap copy of Verdansk, and they basically wanted Verdansk back. And it's quite ironic because it's the same people that complain that Verdansk is really boring during the MW19 and Cold War era of Warzone. Everyone pretty much hated Verdansk at that time. So this is pretty much the COD cycle. I kind of wish they didn't remove Wandel, and it actually hurts because Wandel is a really great Resurgence map. Warzone 3 was also brimmed with content. After Season 1, Season 2 launched with Ranked Resurgence with Fortune's Keep, which was actually really underrated and reached its final potential. Fortune's Keep is a really great map, but it was released in a really bad state of Warzone, which was the Vanguard era, so it didn't reach its full potential. Then in Season 3 we got Rebirth Island, which was better than ever. Season 4 and 5 basically added some fun events. So overall, Warzone 3's life cycle was really good and really enjoyable. And the meta in Warzone 3 was really smooth. Ram 7, Car 98K, Superi 45, STG, DTIR, Chef's Kiss. And with this, these are the final hours of Warzone 3, and we will miss Warzone 3, but it's time to kind of move on to the new era of Warzone. Well, that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys found this video interesting. If you did, consider subscribing. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.